Austin Center, American 739, flight level 370.
Hello, how's it all going? Welcome back to Flight Sim with Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Tuesday evening, everybody. And welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Hope you guys are doing fantastic well this evening. Hope you've had a great start to the week. We're here for another flight. Just before we start this one, just a very, very big thank you to everybody tuned in for the 777 series that we did for a couple of weeks into the new Boris sound packs. I really enjoyed them, but that is now back in the hangar for a tad while, and we're going to jump now into the Inibuilds A300 as we sit on the ground at JFK cargo area. We're going to be doing JFK up to, or down to Louisville, Kentucky. Flight time is roughly around 1 hour 44 minutes. Believe this is the first time we've streamed this on the channel. I believe we may have done it in 2020. I can't remember, but we'll have to have a look later. But really looking forward to this. As you see, we are currently boarding. We don't have to worry about passengers. So no rush to board the plane tonight. Cargo is doing its thing. We are pretty much full cargo tonight. We are going to be on SayIntentionsAI, so that's good. In terms of our routing tonight, everybody, we'll just have a quick look. So once we took off from JFK, we're hopefully going to be on runway 4 left. We'll see what SayIntentionsAI give us. But we'll be scouting the north bit of Washington, which is, I think that is kind of Washington area. So we're going to be kind of on to the sort of northern parts of Washington, over Pennsylvania. We're going to be going down over into, hang on, it might be easier if I go on, if I bring on the sim brief. It actually has everything marked. Just a second. So our sim brief here. Basically, we're going to be taking off. We're going to be flying over New Jersey, over Philadelphia, actually. Then just sort of north of Baltimore, down over into sort of West Virginia, and then into Kentucky, and then into Louisville. So yes. Bit of cargo hauling again in the A300, which actually we haven't done on the channel. So kind of looking forward to this one. So yeah, without further ado, guys, we'll get into it. Airplane is cold and dark. You can board whilst cold and dark, so that's another good thing. SayIntentionsAI is currently muted because obviously I've not turned anything on. So I keep getting frequencies on. So once that's once the airplane's on, we can just switch to Unicom until we're ready to get our clearance. I mean, we could pretty much get it straight away, like I said, we don't have to worry about getting passengers on board. So call sign today is UPS 1525. So let's jump into the cockpit. This is the A300 cockpit for anyone that's probably not seen it before. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone probably will have done by now. So there's our flight already loaded into the EFB. So KFJFK to Louisville, KSDF, and let's head above then. We'll head up to the flight deck. This plane is very, very loud, so I probably won't be doing the full volume for a while, because that's all the cargo being loaded, and it makes it very, very loud. So we'll have to see on that one. Right, without further ado then, let's get this bird fired up. So external power comes on, if I can remember how to do this properly, because I've not done it for a while. We're going to go batteries 1, 2 and 3 to the on position. We're going to be using... sorry, that's not that one. We need Gen 1 onto the external power for the minute. We'll use battery 2 for today, and then we'll go for our left, right, centre IRSs, and then we'll turn on our window heaters as well, and fuel pumps can stay off, galley can come on, then our cabin pressure can come on as well, and obviously our nav lights, and whereabouts our emergency lights on these ones, I can never remember. That's the APU. Emergency lights there. I think they're already on, so that's okay. It does look complicated, to be fair. The first time I did fly this, it was kind of complicated to fire this up. But with practice, it does get easier. Anyway, seatbelt signs, smoking signs have come on, like that. So, down to the A300 FMC then. We're going to go menu. We're going to hit the ACARS button, so that will request our sim brief and load it in as per that. So KJFK to KSDF. We've got an alternate of Cincinnati tonight, and just bear with me guys, 1 second. Getting called. Right, I am back. Right, so we'll align the IRSs onto the FMC. We are cruising at 340, so that's correct. Cost index is 43, and that is pretty much everything into there. We'll go ahead across to our init B page. Well, it's not called the init B page on this one, but you get the drift. Block time. Block fuel is 16.929, but we'll just round that up to 17. Yeah, we'll round that up to 17 tons. So we'll put in 17. Zero fuel weight is 130. And we'll leave our zero fuel center of gravity. Until we finish the boarding. So, head back to our EFB. Where I was waiting balance. We want custom cargo from SimBrief. So we'll update from SimBrief. Apply load. That does that instantly. We could actually probably put that in. Zero fuel, or is it? No, because we've only got 100. Oh, it is instant. Okay, so It's only just doing the fuel, so that's fine. Center of gravity then 32. Okay, that's still going up. Okay, so yeah, once the fueling's done, we can get ahead and put that in. So that's fine. So without further ado, we'll go down into the... Okay, we'll go down and unmute Say Intentions now. I just need to quickly go to our intercom, because we've only got... obviously we're only doing cargo tonight, so we don't need to disable the channel. So we only kind of need to pick a pilot for today. Who should we go for? Should we do Eric Cartman again? No, we'll go... we'll go Bilby again. Bilby was quite fun to use. Right, so let's head down to our... if we got a... well, kind of... Okay, we won't do it like that then. We'll just go in and do it zoom down like this. So clearance is 135.05. Although we can probably just click it and it'll automatically put it in, hopefully. I think it's 050. I think that's clearance. Right. Let's we're gonna go TA only. Right, let's get clearance then for our flight today. So we'll go on to our airport lookup. We'll go JFK and have a look at the ATIS. See what we're working with. So QNH 3024, so very, very high today. So QNH is here, 3024. We also do have a backup one. There. I think that changed. That's because I've got them set to automatic, so that's actually okay. So 3024 on the QNH. So arriving runways 31 right, 4 right, departing 31 right, 31 left, 4 left, 4 right. So we want 4 left, so hopefully that will give us that. Visibility 10,000 feet, so it's actually quite good conditions for flying. We have information from Romeo, so we'll go ahead and call up for clearance. So information Romeo. Let's have a look. Kennedy clearance, good afternoon. UPS 1525 at the cargo ramp. Looking for IFR to Louisville. We have Romeo. Okay, see if that's...
on request. You're number 1.
Right, Kennedy clearance. So as you see, what I mean about how loud it is. I'm not even on APU yet, so... probably won't turn it right up. So we're using also the SayIntentionsAI traffic injector as well, so it's showing all the other traffic in sight.
Then is filed.
Right.
Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure.
So clear Louisville, radar vectors Robbinsville.
700 squawk 1512.
Okay.
Expect runway 4 left.
So 4 left, that's good. UPS 1525 heavy, clear to Louisville, radar vectors to Robbinsville, then is filed, climb and maintain 5,000 feet. We'll expect flight level 34010 minutes after departure. Departure's on 125.7, squawk 1512 and runway 4 left for takeoff. UPS 1525. Right, so score.
UPS 1525 heavy readback correct. Ground is on 121.9 or safe flight, sir.
121. Right, where's the clear on here? Clear. So 121.9er. Put that in the standby, and then we're ready for call when we're actually ready for the taxi. Ready for push and start even. We'll put it on there. So we want that on weather. Okay. So just take them off, just so you can get to the weather radar a little bit easier. And apart from that, everything's looking good on that front. Right. Now we've got our clearance, we can head down to the FMC again. We'll go and do our flight plan. So JFK, we are radar vectors Robbinsville. So no SID. So runway 4 left is in. So Robbinsville's there. And then we'll go down all the way down to Louisville. And, well, currently we're expecting 17 left into Louisville on the level 1 arrival. With the Yoki transition. And if we can take it via, so 17 left, I'm presuming is here. 17 left, yeah. So all the UPS ramps are here anyway. So we'll be coming in from this way. So if we can take it via, Rasa, I think that'll work. So we take it via Rasa, and we'll insert that. We'll confirm it on here. So ILS, where are we? 17 left via Rasa. It'll literally just be radar vectors, I should presume. Lovely. So stick that back to where we are. Fortunately, no taxi map on this one, so we will have to use this one. 4 left. It's going to be a bit of a long taxi, but that's fine. Okay, that'll all load back in shortly. Right. Has this finished fueling yet? I think so, just about. Obviously, cargo is definitely all loaded. Fuel in tanks 17. So yes, we are all fueled up. So 3303 into the 33.1 into there. Lovely. Right, we can go ahead up to our upper deck now. We'll go ahead and turn on our APU. So the master goes on there. The start switch goes on to that one. The APU bleeds over here when we're ready to switch it on. We'll go ahead and switch our decision height to -5. Right, so also we can turn on our pitch trims and stuff, which obviously allows us to enter stuff onto here. So altitude was maintain 5,000 to start with. Runway heading, I'm presuming, is going to be, it's going to be a runway heading, isn't it? We'll find out in a minute. So we'll just go into take off for a minute. So we'll just sync that for a minute. Right, APU bleed can come on. As you can see, APU is just starting to rise. We'll get a bit louder in a minute. Just get that horizon there. There we go. That's the APU firing up. This is what it sounds like outside. It is quite loud. Bit of a stutter trying to move around there, but it is JFK, so it's expected. Right. Let's head over to... We'll just turn that down for a minute. Let's head over to ground equipment and we'll start to close the doors. so all these can go and shut. Right, let's go take off departure then. We'll sync everything in. We want home go, but that's pretty much it anyway. So our weight is good. We do 15-15 in flaps for today. Air conditioning is on. Anti-ice will be off. We're not going to force toga. We'll calculate. I've had this issue as well before. Okay, just bear with me, guys. I'm going to have to do this on SimBrief. I've had this issue before where it doesn't work on here, and I was meant to reinstall the plane. So we'll do that for tomorrow. We'll just quickly do the takeoff performance on here. So A300F with Pratt & Whitney, JFK, 4 left. Takeoff weight is required. What's our takeoff weight? 145,931. 145,931. We're going to go 15-15. Toga flex. Bleed setting is off. Anti-ice off. And that's it. Let's calculate. Right, so back to our FMC. Takeoff approach. So we're doing V1 is going to be 157. VR is going to be 161, and then the V2 you have to do on the speed switch, which is 163. So that goes up to 163. And then as you can see on the FMC, it changes 163 there. Thrust reduction. I'm not actually sure what that is. Hang on, let me just double check. Runways. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 2, 4 is thrust reduction. So do that for all of these. 1, 0, 2, 4. Lovely. And we'll be on a radar heading of, so 044 is runway heading. 044. Lovely. Right. I think we're pretty much good to go, guys. So we're going to go APU gen onto you. We're going to go ahead and turn on all the fuel pumps. Ready to go. Just turn on the wiper. Off. Right. Beacon light can come on, so we're ready for push and start. I'm just going to double check that everything is in and set, that I've not forgot anything. The takeoff's all in, stars are all in, init B is all done. That is all looking fantastic. Right, we will then call for our push and start. Push back a departure. We need to go onto ground now. One, 2, 1.9. Ground UPS 1525, ready for push and start.
UPS 1525, heavy Kennedy ground, push and start approved, tail north.
Okay, push and start is approved, we'll tail north for UPS 1525. Right, also, we need to just see how this flight goes, because it's recommended to use Boeing yoke for this, but I'm using the Airbus stick, which I have thrown before, to be fair with this, so we'll see how that runs. We are going to go flex. It is flex to 62 today. Lovely. That's your toga button, so we'll know where that is for a minute. Right, so, nose right, south tasting on south. So, brakes released. And that means I've not removed the shocks. All the GPU. We'll arm all the doors.
American
Right.
606, taxi to parking via Whiskey Alpha Sierra.
IGN to start. And we're going to start engine 2.
JetBlue 316, give way to the Delta 757 on your right.
Give way to the Delta 757.
Where's the block time? So we're going to run our block time this side. Which one's our engine 2? That one.
Clear to start engine.
Sounds are going up.
Version 127, Charlie, give way to the JetBlue ahead.
Desperate for the
We'll
ball.
give way to the JetBlue A320, Virgin
Desperate for the
127,
ball.
Charlie.
4449, request pushback. Brickyard 4449, clear for push and start.
Oh shit. Might help if I introduce fuel, wasn't it? So we'll go there.
4449.
That's my bad. Lovely. Right. Engine
Jazz 555, runway
One.
31 right taxi via Tango Alpha. Alpha, Delta Bravo,
Engine
Yankee
1 to
Alpha.
start.
Hold short of runway 22 right, then Yankee Alpha.
What have we got traffic on?
Brickyard
Oh,
4654,
we're on
clear for
11.
push and start.
Okay, that's fine, because it is JFK, after all.
Pushback and start approved, Brickyard
Okay,
4654.
fuel injected. Parking brake set.
Mexico 409, ready to push.
Okay, sounds like that's all.
Aero Mexico 409, push and start approved.
Sounds like that's all engines started. So this can
Pushback and start
go
approved, Aero Mexico
to
409.
back to there, and then continuous reflight. APU bleed can come off.
539 give way to the American ahead.
APU master can come off. Lovely. Right. So I need to move this so we keep the centre line to the rudder input.
JetBlue 1023, push and start approved.
Has anyone heard this before?
Stop rudder input. Stop rudder input.
Start rudder input.
Stop
JetBlue 176, taxi to parking via Whiskey Alpha, Hotel Bravo.
Stop rudder input.
Start rudder input.
Whiskey Alpha, Hotel Bravo, JetBlue 176.
Right, block time is running. If you could tell when I said about this plane sounding loud, I'm on about 70 volume in my beacon mix, and you can still hear it. We'll turn it full off for takeoff, so that should be good.
Alaska 25, pushback approved.
Right, have we actually got so forward left? Okay, so yeah, it's going to be so it is going to be a heading takeoff. So we want to set heading select and profile. Return on constraints.
Aero Mexico 409er, runway 31 right taxi via Kilo Foxtrot.
So we want to
Alpha,
take
Echo
our
Alpha, Echo,
taxi
Yankee
lights
Alpha, hold short of runway 22 right, then Yankee
on.
Alpha.
Strobes can come on.
Runway 31
We'll
right,
call
taxi
for
via Kilo
our
Foxtrot,
taxi.
Alpha, Echo, Yankee Alpha, hold short of
Yeah, so
runway
I was
22
going to
right,
save that.
Yankee Alpha, Aero
So the
Mexico
rudder input
409er.
sign is the centre line for this plane. That. Right. Okay, right, let's set our flaps then. Have a listen to the flap sound. So, perhaps 15. Can't really hear the flaps in these. There's our flaps.
Restart 4449er, give way to the company ahead.
We'll just quick double check our flight controls. So flight controls,
Giving way to the
full
company,
left,
Embraer 75,
full
return
right,
4449er.
full forward, full back. Flight controls are good. Okay, so I think they are on. I think that's 15. Yeah, so that's 1520. So yeah, that's good. Takeoff config. You have to hold it. No blue, so we are good to go. Right, let's call for taxi. UPS 1525 ready for taxi. Okay, brakes are released.
UPS 1525, heavy, taxi to runway 4 left via Sierra Alpha, Mike Bravo, Bravo, Kilo, hold short of runway 31 left, then Kilo 1.
Taxi to 4 left, Sierra Alpha, Mike Bravo, Bravo, Kilo. We'll hold short of 31 left, then Kilo 1, UPS 1525. Right. Okie dokie. So, a little bit of throttle, doesn't take a lot for this one to move. There we go. Right, so Sierra Alpha. Yeah, okay. Not going to bother showing you the taxi route. That was will just take too long. I've got a good idea where we're going, so. Right, so I'm going to hand over to Bilby now.
American 1479,
So
cleared for push and
when we
start.
get to tower, he can take all of the takeoff clearance. I think max brake is RTO. We'll select that.
0609, request pushback.
So this is an idea of how
0609, cleared
this
for push and
is
start.
an idea of how loud it is, and that's on 70 volume. So that is a bit of a loud plane, this one. That's fine. It is really nice. It's nice and easy to taxi with this plane as well. So it's a bit sensitive though, so may just have to be careful a little
Back
bit
to the
here.
parking via Whiskey Alpha, Alpha 1.
Right. So Alpha is going to be second right here, just where these jets are.
87, request pushback.
Busy old day here at JFK. Right, so left turn here, right turn onto Alpha here.
Delta 1387.
Looking forward to this. Should be
American
a good
1479er,
flight.
runway 31 right taxi via Tango Alpha, Alpha, Delta Bravo, Yankee Alpha, hold short of runway 22 right, then Yankee Alpha.
Runway 31 right, taxi via Tango Alpha, Alpha, Delta
I'm a
Bravo,
little scared that I
Yankee
forgot
Alpha,
something on this one.
hold short of runway 22
There is
right,
quite a lot
then
of
Yankee
setup to
Alpha,
do, but I
American
think we're
1479er.
all good. We'll soon find out if we haven't.
Alaska 26, give way to the Jazz Embraer 75 on your right.
Giving way to the Jazz Embraer 75, Alaska 26.
British Airways. Terminal 8, so that's the BA terminal, or where they land. That's where I arrived when I came to New York in May. So we're keeping down onto Alpha. Alpha Mike Bravo.
Ready to taxi. Delta 1387, runway 31 left taxi via Hotel Bravo, Bravo Juliet. Hold short of runway 4 left, then Juliet Alpha.
Runway 31 left taxi via Hotel Bravo, Bravo Juliet. Hold short of runway 4 left, then Juliet Alpha, Delta 1387.
Go on, Sam. JetBlue. Where's he off to? Now we've got our now the flight tracker shows where they go. It didn't actually show him taking off. Saying that is a bit delayed. That JetBlue just took off. It's only showing it as going down the runway on here. MDSD is where they're going to. Santo Domingo. Very nice. Anyway, we're going 4 left, so we're going to hold at Kilo and get crossing shortly. It's okay, we're just going to go all the way down.
Ground Delta 2661, taxi to parking. Delta 2661, taxi to parking via Whiskey Alpha, Kilo Foxtrot. Foxtrot, Delta 2661.
It's currently 5,377 AI traffic injected. Power. So a problem with that as well. So I think I might just uninstall this after this stream and then reinstall. It seems like there's a lot of issues. Well, there's that issue that can't use the EFB, which is weird.
Brickyard 5804, taxi to parking via Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha, hold short of runway 22 right, then Delta Bravo, Alpha, Tango Alpha.
Right.
Foxtrot, Yankee Alpha, hold short of runway 22 right, then Delta Bravo, Alpha, Tango Alpha, Brickyard 5804.
Approaching 3-1 left to cross. sure if we have to call to say we're kind of like holding. Kind of hoping that with the ground sweepers in now they've fixed that. Where's this Alaska going? That Alaska's going. I think he's lining up. We need to go with those other aircraft.
Endeavour 67 ready for pushback.
Going. So let's just hold here for a sec.
For push and start.
Push and start approved. Endeavour
Until
5067.
Alaska's gone. Because he'll be on tower frequency now. So just wait for him to move. So, if you just joined us, guys, we're just taxiing to the runway to head to Louisville. We are heading, it's heading to Louisville, hour and 44 on the flight time. This Alaska's going to San Diego, but I'm not quite sure. He must have got his taxi clearance already. This Kennedy scenery is awesome. We've got, it's an A330 here. It's supposed to be a Taro, but I'm not sure what they're doing. Problem is that we can't taxi past this Alaska really. I mean, there is a plane taking off there. So maybe he's. I mean, we can't do a lot. I mean, we can't just taxi through him. We can. Although he's now moving. Lovely. Is he? No, that's bad. Why? I thought this was fixed.
American 1479er, give way to the Brickyard Embraer 75 on your left.
Oh, we've got the wrong way now.
Giving way to the Brickyard Embraer 75, American 1479er.
We've gone the wrong.
529 ready for push and start.
Right, bear with me.
Caribbean Airlines 529, push and start approved.
Push and start approved. Caribbean Airlines 529.
Ground UPS 1525 holding short kilo ready to cross 31 left to continue to 4 left. Don't know if that'll ever pick it up, but
Delta 3243 ready to taxi. Delta 3243, runway 31 left taxi via Hotel Bravo. Bravo, Juliet, hold short of runway 4 left, then Juliet Alpha. Runway 31 left taxi via Hotel Bravo.
this one will
Bravo,
take
Juliet,
off.
hold short of runway 4 left, then
There's
Juliet
a Delta,
Alpha,
then now let's take
3243.
off.
Delta 1166, taxi to parking via Whiskey Alpha Hotel Bravo, Alpha Alpha Hotel. Whiskey Alpha Hotel Bravo, Alpha Alpha Hotel Delta 1166. Intero 609er, give way to the Delta ahead. Give way to the Delta A319, Intero 609er. Delta 2661, give way to the Endeavour CRJ9 on your left. Give way to the Endeavour CRJ9, Delta 2661.
Caribbean Airlines 529er.
Ground, UPS 1525 holding short kilo, ready to cross 31 left.
Caribbean Airlines 529er, runway 31 left taxi via Kilo Foxtrot, Alpha, Juliet, hold short of runway 4 left, then Juliet Alpha.
Runway 31 left taxi via Kilo Foxtrot, Alpha Juliet, hold short of runway 4 left, then Juliet Alpha, Caribbean Airlines 529er.
Right, once this Delta's taken off, we're just going to go. We've now, I think, got people behind us. Maybe not. Okay, so he's now rolling. Okay, right, we'll roll. Let's go. We're going up to there. Clear. I kind of want to say that they haven't really fixed much this ground sequencing yet. I mean, that should be happening. The Alaska going on the runway whilst that American A319 was taking off.
Delta 2661, give way to the Caribbean Airlines 73
Right.
Max on your right. We'll give way to the Caribbean Airlines 73 Max, Delta 2661.
Okay, that Alaska's now taking off. We need to go down to Kilo 1. Okay, we got there in the end. Going to recognise and hand us over to tower. Right.
Press 1525, heavy contact tower on 119.1, safe flight.
Tower on 1191, UPS 1525.
Brickyard 5699, pushback approved.
Pushback and start approved, Brickyard 5699.
Right. Landing lights, wing lights, takeoff lights, runway turn-offs. Let's go. Tower, hello, UPS 1525. We're at Kilo 1 holding runway 4 left. Okay, we have handed it back to the co-pilot, so should be okay. We'll take control.
UPS 1525, heavy Kennedy Tower, not clear what you said, say again.
Say.
15, contact departure.
Request clarification on the previous instructions. UPS 1525 heavy.
Okay, we'll have to just get Bilby to do it. Bilby, do you want to get our takeoff clearance? We are ready to go.
1525, heavy, not clear what you said, say again.
Go, Steve. I'll get our takeoff clearance. Hang tight.
Crossing 4 left, Caribbean Airlines 529er.
Kennedy Tower, UPS 1525 heavy. Kennedy Tower, UPS 1525 heavy. Holding short of runway 4 left, ready for departure.
They're arriving on 4 right, so we've got no trouble of anyone landing
Unable
on
to
top of
read
us.
back. Please repeat instructions. UPS
What's wrong with this
1525
tonight? It's
heavy.
all over the place. God, they're now crossing traffic. They're now crossing traffic while we're about to take off.
American 1479, contact departure. Good day. Endeavor 5067, cross runway 31 left.
Cross 31 left, Endeavor 5067.
Tower, UPS 1525, ready for takeoff, 4 left.
UPS 1525, heavy, runway 4 left, wind 030 at 18
Fly
gusting
runway
27.
heading.
Fly
Lovely.
runway heading,
Right.
cleared for takeoff.
We're out of here then. Shall we get out of here? We'll head to Louisville.
Runway 4 left,
Yeah,
fly
my rudders
runway
are all
heading,
over the
cleared for
place.
takeoff. UPS 1525 heavy.
Right. Let's get out of here. Okay. We'll turn the sounds up. If you can still hear me, let's get on the way to Louisville, shall we? Okay. Throttles to 50. Chrono and toga. Okay. These rudders are. This plane is very sensitive to the rudders, so. Right. V1. And rotates. Positive rate. Gear up. Weesh. There's Kennedy. Okay, flaps tracked. That is awesome.
UPS 1525 heavy, contact departure on 125.7.
Okay, slats and flaps retracts.
Departure on 125.7. UPS 1525 heavy.
Wow, that is an amazing view. Can't remember which city would be. I think it's on the left, isn't it? Manhattan.
Departure UPS 1525 heavy afternoon climbing through 1000.
It's beautiful though, isn't it?
UPS 1525 heavy, Kennedy departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5000, turn left heading 230, vectors to Robbinsville, then is filed.
Left 2V0.
Climb
Okay.
and maintain 5000 left heading 230 for vectors to RBB. Then as
We
filed.
may
UPS
get a view of the
1525
city.
heavy.
Okay, I'm going to turn these sounds down. As they are quite loud.
UPS UPS 1525, heavy climb and maintain flight level 220.
Right. Get that speed up to 250.
220. UPS 1525. Heavy.
220.
Alaska 280, radar contact, climb and maintain
That's
10,000.
good. Look at that.
Departure Caribbean Airlines 529 2000 for 4000.
Caribbean Airlines 529, radar contact, climb and maintain 12-2000.
Okay, once we get a direct to Robbinsville, wherever we're going to get a direct to, we can go nav mode. Okay, so we're on profile actually. There we go.
5067, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Yeah, we are going to fly.
3560 contact, New York Center
We are
on 133.15.
Manhattan here in a minute. It's just rendering it into our right hand side. Right, let's go autopilot. Let's have a look, shall we? So autopilot 1 is on.
United 1991, radar contact.
Oh, it's not gonna do it, is it?
United 1991, direct ready. Cleared for the ILS, runway 04 right approach. Descend and maintain altitude 2800 until established.
Come on, level out.
Descending to 2800.
I think it may be just in the clouds as well.
04 right approach, United 1991.
Right,
Caribbean Airlines 529,
let's
contact Boston Center on 132.3.
runway turn-offs can come on. Nose light can come off.
Caribbean Airlines 529.
United 1991, contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3.
There we go, there's Manhattan. Just coming into the distance.
UPS 1525, heavy direct Robbinsville, then is filed, please.
Right, direct Robbinsville.
JetBlue 436, direct VTOL. Cleared for the ILS, runway 04 right approach.
Lovely. And
Descend and
then
maintain
nav
2000
mode.
until established.
Descending to 2000, cleared for the ILS 04 right approach, JetBlue 436.
Okay. Relight can go off.
Alaska 280, contact New York
We're at
Center on
10,000, so
127.175.
landing lights tracked.
Switching to New York Center on 127.175, here Alaska 280.
Yeah, there's Manhattan. There we go, look at that.
25, heavy
Tell you
climb
what,
and maintain
let's-
flight level
Let's just
280.
mute the sim. Or we'll turn it right down. That's how loud it is. There we go. There's Manhattan. Plane below us.
Maintain flight level
That
280.
is a great view, isn't
UPS
it?
1525. Heavy.
Joe, welcome to the stream, man. Sorry, I didn't see your comment. I was just trying to get this bird in the air.
1858, direct Beirut. Clear for the RNAV
Look at
Yankee
that.
runway 04 right approach.
In
Descend
Manhattan.
and maintain 2000 until established.
Right,
Down to 2000,
back
cleared
off to
for the
this
RNAV
view.
Yankee 04 right approach, JetBlue 1858.
Endeavour 5067, contact Boston
So I
Center
need to
on
actually go into the
125.575.
EFB and turn off that settings. I think it's rudder uses tiller. Rudder controls
JetBlue
tiller, which we
436,
don't
contact
want.
Kennedy Tower on 119.1.
That's probably why we're a bit all over the place.
119.1 for JetBlue 436. Good day.
Yeah, awesome takeoff. Nice views. Just a shame it's a bit too cloudy, really, to see a lot more. But that's fine. We need to go 280.
782, contact
do
Kennedy
that.
departure on
280.
125.7.
125.7 for Gulfstream 782. Good day.
One thing I
Departure,
didn't do
Gulfstream
actually
782,
was
16,000.
trim either, did I? Bit late now.
Gulfstream 782, radar contact.
Kennedy approach, JetBlue 710, 6000.
JetBlue 710, radar contact. Juliet Alpha 9745, contact New York Center on 133.15.
133.15 for Juliet Alpha 9745. Good day.
Delta 3243, contact New York Center on 128.675.
128.675 for Delta 3243.
UPS 1525, heavy climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climb and maintain flight level 320. UPS 1525, heavy.
Ah, there we go. Right. No, it's Say Intentions. I've got both, but I do feel Say Intentions is a lot better. To me, anyway. Right, 320 now. 340 was our cruising altitude. We're going to go ahead, I'll turn off the seatbelt signs.
United 2033, contact New York Center on 127.175.
127.175 for United 2033. Good day.
The only thing that puts me off with ATC, beyond ATC, is the I'd say it's just the pricing. It's fine if you buy the product, but it's like all the extras you have to buy as well. Like you have to buy credits, you know, to get the premium voices. Whereas this comes with premium voices, and then you only have to pay like what is it, a month? Can't actually remember what. Where are we? Pilot portal. Where are we? Which am I? How?
JetBlue 710, contact Kennedy Tower on
Because I'm using the
119.1.
premium, so I'm actually.
Switching to Kennedy Tower on 119.1.
What is that?
JetBlue 710.
It's not much. So it's $20 a month, pretty much.
UPS
And you don't have
1525,
to
heavy
pay
climb and
extras for
maintain
anything.
flight level 340.
Whereas beyond ATC, you have to always pay for the premium voices and stuff, which I find is a little bit scammish, really. But everyone's got their preference, to be fair, mate. So I'm worried if everyone fancies another one. Right, standard pressure. Was that 340? It was 340. Cool.
UPS 1525, heavy contact New York Center on 118.9 or 75.
New York Center. Turn that off now. Don't need that.
Switching to New York Center on 118.9 or 75, UPS 1525, heavy. New York Center, UPS 1525, heavy, good afternoon, climbing to flight level 200, aiming for flight level 340.
Oh, Bilby.
UPS 1525, heavy New York Center, good afternoon.
Contacting New York Center on 125,
Right,
decimal 325, UPS
so I will be
1525,
right back.
heavy.
It's going to start the tunes for the evening. And I shall be right back in 2 or 3 minutes.
New York Center, UPS 1525, heavy, good afternoon, we're climbing to flight level 220 for flight level 340.
American 813, contact Washington Center on 135.45.
Over to Washington Center on 135.45, American 813.
New York Center, Rouge 1653, flight level 370.
Rouge 1653, radar contact.
Right, I am back. That is a relief. I am empty now. All good. Did I miss much? No. Right. So Louisville is actually one of the biggest hubs for UPS. So we are just pretty much flying.
706 contact, Philadelphia approach on 123.8.
Just literally bordering the northern bits of Philadelphia now. You're going to see much
approach on 123.8. United 706.
It's just like a fluffy snow cloud down there. But we will be going into Philadelphia tomorrow. We are going to be back in UPS tomorrow. We're going to be taking off from Chicago tomorrow, though. Chicago O'Hare to Philadelphia. Setting that stream up
Blue Streak 5591
straight after
contact,
this one.
Philadelphia approach on 123.8.
So that should be a good one.
123.8 for Blue Streak 5591. Good day.
Now, how loud is it
Juliet
if
Alpha
I
9745 contact Boston Center on 134.3.
go... Turn that down a bit.
134.3, Juliet Alpha 9745.
Quite a nice view, really.
Blue Streak 5655 contact Philadelphia approach on 123.8.
123.8 for Blue Streak 5655. Good day.
Imagine how you feel living in Jamaica at the minute with this hurricane.
United 1287 contact Kennedy approach on 125.7.
Mental. 150
Switching
mile
to
an hour
Kennedy
winds.
approach on 125.7 East
Mental.
United 1287.
Blue
Such a
Streak
beautiful
5190
country as
contact
well.
Philadelphia approach on 123.8.
123.8 for Blue Streak 5190. Good day.
Christ, that's all they need as well. Look at this. This, where is it? Beware of crocodiles, Jamaican officials warn. So not only they got to worry about a bloody hurricane, they're now saying, oh, just keep an eye, make sure you be aware of your surroundings, just in case the American crocodile gets swept in floods. Jesus Christ. Crocodile sightings should be reported to the National Environment and Planning Agency. But not only you're going to be worrying about a bloody hurricane, you're getting told to keep an eye on for crocodiles. Mental. They don't even think crocodiles are found in bloody Jamaica or Caribbean. Mental. Prayers to everyone though, man, in Jamaica. That must be bloody horrible.
American 1256, contact Kennedy approach on 125.7.
125.7 for American 1256, good day.
Might have a load in at the end of this and see what it's like on the airport. I was doing that all yesterday because I thought the actual hurricane was landing yesterday. So I logged into Montego Bay and was nothing. It was kind of calm. But I think it got delayed because it was a really slow. It's really slow. Well, it was slow moving, I should say. Let's look at that. That's better. What a name for a town in the US. Where are we? Intercourse. It's in Philadelphia. So there we go. There's our flight. Just to the west. What a name though. I'm not bored, honestly. I was just... A lot of towns in the US literally have the same towns as England, to be fair, because there's one called Reading here. And that's in London. I mean, most of the towns in sort of northern New York are kind of... you know, named like... There's Oxford. There you go. Oxford is in the UK. Like, you got Manchester, Massachusetts. Easy for you to say. No, same here. We still haven't hit top of climb yet, have we? Yeah, just about. Have now. Yeah, they are, man. I think same up in sort of Canada as well. There's another one, look, York. You can't see it, it's on the other screen, but York. Hanover, that's German. You've got Hamburg, Carlisle, there you go, there's another one. Newport, Wales? Weird.
New York Center, American 433, flight level 330.
American 433, radar contact. Blue Streak 5334, contact Philadelphia approach on 123.8.
Switching to Philadelphia approach on 123.8, yeah, Blue Streak 5334.
Literally, where's my phone? I misplaced my phone. Oh well.
Piedmont 5923, contact Washington Center on 135.45.
135.45 for Piedmont 5923. Good day.
New York Center, American 3241, flight level 310.
That's not realistic.
American 3241, radar contact.
Some planes calling in, you can hear the background. So it was even higher. Yeah, true. Found phone. Do you play Flight Sim, Joe? Anyway, we are on our way. We are just north of Baltimore now.
UPS 1525, heavy contact New York Center on 132.2.
UPS.
Switching to New York Center on 132.2. UPS 1525 heavy.
Nice. You got 2024? Or do you just play 2020? I know a lot of people still haven't come over to 2024 yet, which is fine.
New York Center, UPS 1525 heavy. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 340.
UPS 1525, heavy, New York Center, good afternoon.
This map is a lifesaver now. You get to see it. You actually see where other people are flying to. 39M max.
Washington Center, United 2664, flight level 260.
United 2664, radar contact. UPS 1525, heavy, New York Center, contact Washington Center on 132.275.
Washington Center.
Contacting Washington Center on 132.275. UPS 1525 heavy. Washington Center, UPS 1525 heavy. Good afternoon, maintaining flight level 340.
UPS 1525, heavy, Washington Center, good afternoon.
Amazing how much this plane is an absolute rocket ship. Like, the amount of distance we've covered already. And so we've only got that, so about 375 miles left. 48 minutes ETA. That's not factoring in some fuck up somewhere. That door looks really weird, doesn't it? Just looks like it's been made by someone.
Washington Center, Brickyard 3523, flight level 330.
Brickyard 3523, radar contact.
SayIntentionsAI is saying we've got about 35 minutes until the top descent. So, not too bad. Yeah, tomorrow's flight time is pretty much the same as today. About an hour and 42 from Chicago to Philly, which we're going to be doing. We'll be using SayIntentions again as well. I think we just literally had a plane go over us. Don't know. $35,000. So it's about 1,000 feet higher, but let's just look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? Sun. So yeah, we'll probably do that. So yeah, we are doing that tomorrow. We're not probably doing it. We are doing that tomorrow. We're going to do Chicago down to Philly, and I think to do on Thursday we're going to be in the FedEx. I think I am set on. If this is the flight, I was just having a look quickly. Hang on. No, it's not that one. FedEx, there we go. So yeah, we're going to be doing Dallas Fort Worth to Memphis. We're going to do 2 flights on that one because it's only an hour and 4 minutes each way. So Thursday we'll do Dallas to Memphis. So yeah, Memphis. Yeah, Dallas to Memphis. Memphis back to Dallas. Friday I'm out at a Halloween party, so I won't be doing anything Friday. Saturday I'm out again, so I won't be doing Saturday. Sunday will be the next stream where we'll be back in FedEx. I can't remember the other route I was thinking of. I did say 2 FedEx routes the other night. It was Dallas, Memphis. Can't remember what the other one was now.
Endeavor 5441, radar contact.
Washington Center, Southwest 674, flight level 260.
Southwest 674, radar contact.
It may have been Boston. Was it Boston, Toronto? I'm actually lost now. I can't remember. Toronto, Pearson. Don't know if they do. They do Air Canada. But that's like Embraers. Right, 1 second. Go on to flight radar, fleet. Let's have a look. A lot of them are in Memphis on here, but I can't remember the Albuquerque, Memphis. No, I don't even think it was a Memphis, was it? Let's have a look. 2. No. New Orleans, I think, if I remember rightly, was one we were looking at, and St. Louis. I think they're quite close together, aren't they? Flight aware, let's have a look. St. Louis to New Orleans. Right. Hour and 40. Do I have St. Louis? I think it's under Orbex. So Louis Lambert, yes I do. New Orleans. KMSY. Pretty sure I had that one somewhere. No, not that one. Ridiculous how many sceneries I actually got. Hard to keep a track of which ones I had for 2020 and 2024. Okay, right, that's starting. I swear I had it for 2020 because I've flown into it. Got it, right. Oh, maybe I hadn't then. Oh, that was KMCI, which I was thinking of. Which was it's Kansas, isn't it? KMCI. Yeah. Does that do FedEx stuff? Do UPS, FedEx. Aha, Indy. That's another one I've got. Indianapolis scenery. So many bloody files here, I don't know where the hell I'm looking. Right, sim market. Scenery, sim market. Oh, I've already got it on there. Okay. It seems like if you, they do have FedEx at Kansas. Aha, FedEx. They do fly to We do it in the 767, but could do it in the A300. Hour and 9. So it could be 2 flights for Sunday. Do an hour there, hour back. I think we've done it. Let's do it. That's our flights then. Chicago, Philly tomorrow. Dallas, Memphis. Back to Dallas on Thursday. Sunday we'll do Kansas to Indianapolis. Or whatever way, don't really matter. But we'll see. And then Monday, I think it's Monday, if I can do Monday, or Tuesday, one of the days, we're going to do 1 flight of DHL. And that's going to be Brussels to Milan to Luxembourg. So 3 flights, 2 flights, but not back to the same airport. So it's going to be Brussels to Malpensa, Milan, and then we're doing Milan back to Luxembourg. I think it's about 2-hour flight both ways. So looking forward to that one actually, because it's better than something different, isn't it, than going back to the same airport. Right, in the meantime, we're about 258 miles from the airport. Descent is in about 23 minutes
UPS
time.
1525, heavy contact Washington Center on 128.6.
The only thing about this FMC, it doesn't really say when the it doesn't really say when the descent is really. Progress page. So basically we've got 312 miles.
1525 heavy. Good evening, maintaining flight level 340.
311 to destination, but the SayIntentionsAI map says 253. So does that focus in on
heavy Washington Center, good evening.
descent mode? No idea. Right. Nice view over here now. To be fair, clocks have gone back, haven't they? I don't think they do in America, but it's looked like we're getting like a little sunset arrival here into Louisville. I mean, it is 20 past sunset, 1848.
UPS 1525, heavy Washington Center, expect the level 1 arrival.
So yeah,
descent coming up in
20
about 20
past
minutes.
5.
If you'd like to descend now,
4
just
hours
say the word.
behind, but I think it's because the obviously the clocks have changed. It would be 5 because we've lost.
If we want to descend early.
We've gained. Is it gained an hour or lost an hour?
1525 heavy.
So we've. Same with New York. New York is 4 hours. But yeah, I think it's because we've trying to work it out really. They used to be 5 hours behind. Now it's saying 4 because the clocks have gone back. So they've lost an hour. So yeah, we lose an hour, don't we? So yeah, it's confusing, I know, but. Too far away anyway. We are approaching sort of there, the airport we're here. So yeah, the amount of ground we've actually covered is pretty insane, isn't it really?
UPS 1525, heavy contact Indianapolis Center on 135.125.
Indy Center.
Contacting Indianapolis Center on 135.125. UPS 1525 heavy.
Because there's no stop this from shining through. It's true. Where are we at the minute? We should say the mountains, aren't we?
Indianapolis Center, UPS 1525, heavy, good evening, maintaining flight level 340.
Birch.
UPS 1525, heavy Indianapolis Center, good evening.
Where are we then? So, 60 minutes. Didn't they say intention to let your co-pilot? Yeah, you just hit that top right thing, comms, co-pilot. That does everything. Yeah. And then also you've got your sort of intercom as well, so you get to choose who you want. Not a lot of options. They've not really added many. I didn't know if you could choose these and then it comes up with more, but no, it doesn't look like it, does it? And then obviously you've got channel 2, which is disabled because we're flying cargo anyway. But you have like all your cargo, you have your cabin crew choices as well. Awesome. It is really good program. I don't mind handling the ground sort of tower. And then just hand it over to everyone. Hand it over to the co-pilot. After that. Nothing worse when you're trying to hand fly out of the airport, move up to a different altitude and try and reply. You won the Entourage part of the service. To be fair, I only paid premium because basically you get what's, you know, in the beta, so no one else gets it. But unless you're the premium, hence why when we started using it, it was a bit iffy, the traffic, because they were still trying to, in the beta, kind of everything was all bad. But now everyone has got used to the traffic, with it all pretty much done. You don't really need to pay premium now, but I've just kept it anyway. There's still stuff you get after traffic that's in beta, so like checklists now. I've never used them yet, so don't see the point. Have to get a nice view of going over a river in a minute. 12 minutes away from the top of descent. So it should now. It doesn't. Don't think it's. Still don't think it shows it on here. Only says distance to destination. This is the cool thing as well, because you can talk to Copilot and ask him what runway we're expecting. Watch this. Hey Bilby, what runway and arrival are we on for Louisville? It gives you time to alter it as well if you're wrong.
Hey man, we're on for Louisville. We're set for the ILS approach to runway 35 left using the Level 1 arrival.
See, it's wrong because I got 1.7 plugged in. It's saying it's not used. So is that correct? Airport lookup. KSDF. Yeah, it is. Oh shit. Okay. Right, 35 left. Still on the level 1. Okay, we take it via Bourbon. Okay, I mean it makes it a little easier for an arrival. But now we've got to change it in here. Where are we? So we are 3.5 left now. Level 1. Still Yoki via Bourbon. Insert. Alright, so now if we zoom in. There's the top of the set. So about 80 odd miles. Just that little arrow there. A little after Spade. Yeah, makes sense. Although it better just make sure that our constraints are in now, actually, don't we? Need to unpin 1.7 left. So 3.5 left, level track 282. Right, so to make sure all these are in order. Ledel at 13, then it's Pratty at 11. Alders between 9 and 7, so that's pretty much sped on. Kylor at 7. And then Bourbon, or Bourbon, whatever you want to pronounce it, is at 6. Okay, I think that's all good. 664 decision height. So we put in our ILS frequency then. 10935. Final course is 350. And we're going to be doing... I think we need to hang on a sec. See what right, so 3.5 left. sync. No extra speed. So condition. So we're going to do auto low. Right, so we should be okay. About 30, 40. I mean, we are heavy, but we're not. Okay, we're going to go with 30, 40. 30, 40. Although that's a bit too quick, isn't it? 149. I think we'll go 15, 20 then. We'll go back to normal. Keep it to 138. Yeah, 149 seems a bit too quick. Squiggly Nibs 254. Hello, welcome to stream. Love some A300. Yeah, man, love it. I don't fly it often enough, but when I do, it is an awesome airplane. Problem is, it's too loud. Like, if I go outside now, that's with my beacon mix on 55% volume. And that's full. Yeah. Right, so what are we saying? Say intention 6 minutes till top a drop. So just under 60 miles. She does scream. Yeah, lovely. Love it. So we're looking like we're going in at ramp 7, cargo stand 5. Ramp 6, ramp 7, stand 5. Which, yeah, that helped. That works. Okay. $40 miles. Never flown that. I'm presuming is that X-plane or something. I've really attempted the 747 on this because I don't know. I've heard bad reviews. Like, it doesn't really fly very well, the Asobo one. How many miles are we away? 124. Telling me top of descent in 3 miles on, or 3 minutes on, 2 minutes now on Say Intentions. But on here we are still just 40 miles. I have to have a look at a video of it. I think we're going to descend when they say to descend, because I don't think...
UPS 1525, heavy descend via level 1 into Louisville, altimeter 3000.
Okay, right.
Descend via level 1 into Louisville, altimeter 3000, UPS 1525 heavy.
4,000 feet then. Okay, start descent. How do we descend earlier? Ah, there we go. Just hit B. Just hit path again. There we go. Right, seatbelts back on. Louisville looks busy. I'm keeping it on 11, make it realistic. Although I don't think that's a very busy airport. Or is it? Oh well, we'll bear with it. There's a few flying out there. Yeah, plane. KMCO to K-Ord, that's a
UPS 1525, heavy, letting you know,
nice.
About 2-8 minutes ago, we had an aircraft near you report occasional moderate chop at flight level 320.
Turbulence. You got me feeling. Right, what did you say altimeter was? 3000? Okay, we're not at 18,000 here anyway. We're going to go auto brake low. We'll do that later when we get sort of closer.
Indianapolis Center, American 1159, flight level 360.
American 1159, radar contact.
Bit of a jump, or is it 2.9? This way, we'll see. About 85 miles remaining. So those clouds though, just stunning, aren't they?
Indianapolis Center, Rouge 1812, flight level 340.
Rouge 1812,
This is why I
radar
got worried
contact.
that it's not going down quickly. We're meant to be 19,000 at a rush. I mean, it's 34 miles, so it should be too bad actually. I'm just looking at that VDev. We're not kind of on path, but I don't know if that's because we went a bit early. Kind of hoping so. What we got on here? Hour and 20 on the clock so far. Okay, we're back on path. That's good. Ooh, some nasty looking clouds, aren't they? Although there's no rain, so that's not rain. Radar's clear.
UPS 1525, heavy, contact Indianapolis Center on 126.375.
Contact Indianapolis Center on 126.375. UPS 1525 heavy.
Heavy.
Indianapolis Center, UPS 1525 heavy. Good evening. We're descending to flight level 230.
UPS 1525, heavy, Indianapolis Center, good afternoon.
So, to be fair, those clouds don't look pretty, do they? Really, when you look at them. Yeah. Look shit. Right. Still on profile, which is good. Just approaching Arish. Okay, we want to flip this down to ILS for whenever we're close. MDA we need to put in there, which is decision height is 564 for our minimums. Okay, that's all good. Hopefully we won't have to take control of speed or anything. That'll hopefully do it itself on the VNAV path. Another AI aircraft blitzing past us. Just look at those clouds though, man. Right, I'm going to set auto brake low for now. Okay, so next is Cobbs at 16. It looks like we're okay with all the altitude constraints. Wow. This sim is just brilliant, isn't it? Right, we're going to play our last song. I need to like this playlist because I keep forgetting to do it and it doesn't appear anymore, so I'm going to like that.
UPS 1525. Heavy Indianapolis Center, contact Louisville, approach on 123.675.
Switching to Louisville approach on 123.675, UPS 1525. Heavy,
Okay, keeping the profile well then.
Louisville approach, UPS 1525. Heavy, good evening. We're descending to 16,000.
Okay, we're obviously out of QNH mode now, so 3000 was the QNH, wasn't it?
UPS 1525, heavy Louisville approach. Good evening, Louisville. Yep. Altimeter 29907, cleared Bourbon transition. Expect the ILS, runway 35 left approach into Louisville.
29907 then. Cleared Bourbon transition or Bourbon transition.
29907, cleared Bourbon transition. Expect ILS runway 35 left approach into Louisville. UPS 1525, heavy.
Going to change this view for the flaps and slats because I get confused with which ones they go in, so it should be okay. Oh God, look at those clouds. What is the 80s saying? What's the visibility? There is no visibility issues apparently, so we might get a good, might get some views in a minute. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to, there will be no return flight tonight. We'll be straight back in tomorrow, obviously doing Chicago to Philadelphia. So tune in for that one. Subscribe anyway, guys, if you are new here. It does really help me out. And to hit a like on the stream. Right, we're starting to break through cloud and see land. Just going below the profile a bit here. There's 10,000. Don't need to take off lights. We'll turn on our runway turn-offs. Should be okay. Now. $109.35, that's fine. Just make sure I did change the ILS frequency. 350 on the final course. Yep, cool. Right. It's 4,000 for the capture.
UPS 1525, heavy, direct Knox. Descend and maintain 3,000 cleared for the ILS, runway 35 left approach. Bourbon transition.
Direct Knox. Descend and maintain 3,000 cleared ILS, runway 35 left approach. Bourbon transition, UPS 1525, heavy.
21 miles to lose 4,000. So we're going to retract, we're going to get our slats open, we're going to go flaps, or slats, yeah, flaps there like that. Just slow us down a bit. We will we'll grab the speed brake a little bit, just to slow us down a bit. It's fine, we retract that. We will arm the speed brake. We'll take control of the speed, go 230. That's a point. That should be... what did we say our MDA was? Decision height 664. So it's close to 700, so we need to change that quickly. 664. Okay, we're approaching Knox. We should be okay to capture the localizer shortly. Can we get flaps 15 to 20 or 15, 15? No. Well, that'll be fine. We'll slow down quickly. Take that off. Retract speed to 220. Nice sunset now. Look at that. Right, ILS Diamond is has appeared, so we should be good shortly to capture. Okay, so we should be able to capture the ILS now, actually. So we'll go VL, which is the localizer. Speed 210. Just keep reducing that speed. We're only doing 1520, aren't we? Anyway, I need to fix that little switch up to 1515 at the minute. There's the speed. We're going to go 200 knots now. Just drag that back a little bit. Can see the land a little bit. It's coming into shot. We're obviously on low auto brake. We're going to go continuous on our engines. Did hit the localizer a bit early there. We're still about 15 miles out. Right, everyone ready for this? First landing on stream with the A300. I'm going to get rid of the track map now. I'm going to zoom this all the way in. Right, let's just quickly get our ramp. So UPS
heavy, contact Louisville Tower on 124.2.
North ramp.
Switching to Louisville Tower on 124. Decimal 2.
North ramp.
UPS 1525 heavy.
Right, hang on a minute. Right, why have we not captured the loc here? Ah, there we go. Captured the loc. That worried me a bit there. Right, 190 speed. 7 south.
Louisville Tower, UPS 1525, heavy. Good evening. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 35 left.
Right, let me just quickly do this. 7 north.
UPS 1525, heavy
We'll
Louisville
go
Tower,
B5.
Roger, continue approach runway 35 left.
Right, land. That's the glide slope. Lovely. So, speed back to 180.
UPS 1525,
Actually,
heavy
we'll go
Louisville Tower,
170.
1010 at 5, runway 35 left, cleared to land.
And what was our 138?
UPS 1525, heavy.
Right, so flaps 1520 then. Can't really hear the flap sounds on here, which is a bit disappointing. Gears going down. Right, webcam's going off for the landing. Get myself ready on. Oh. Okay, looks like we're taking over. Because I've just moved my rudders by mistake. Right, speed back to 138. Ah, no. Messed this up now. That's okay, we'll get it back onto centre. I was gonna do a recording, but I think we'll just leave it as it is. $500. Okay, gonna come in. $200. Ah, this is my fault, this one. There. Should go around, but we're not. That was awful. I mean, we didn't run off the runway, which is probably a good sign. Right. Reverser stowed.
UPS 1525, heavy contact ground on 121.7.
Manual braking. We will vacate.
Switching to ground on
Here.
121.7, UPS 1525, heavy.
Delta 2812, short of 29er, ready for departure.
Right, we'll just hold here. We'll retract
Louisville ground,
flaps.
UPS 1525 heavy. Cleared runway
We will
35 left.
stop the clock.
Ready to taxi to the gate. Good evening.
We will start our APU.
UPS 1525, heavy Louisville ground, taxi to UPS ramp 7 cargo 5 via Bravo 6, Bravo 4.
Okay,
Good day.
start the APU. We'll put the bleed on because by the time we get to the gate, that will have.
Taxi to UPS ramp 7
That
cargo
would have
5
stopped.
via Bravo 6, Bravo 4.
Okay.
UPS 1525 heavy.
Okay, so we are going to be taxiing right. I think tomorrow I will put the Boeing yoke on, because I think that this Airbus stick is a bit too sensitive. Okay, going right in. The UPS cargo in front of us.
Southwest 2448, ready to taxi.
Southwest 2448, runway 29er, taxi via Hotel Golf. Hold short of runway 35 right, then Echo.
Runway 29er, taxi via Hotel Golf. Hold short of runway 35 right, then Echo Southwest 2448.
Right, so this is ramp 3. We want ramp 7. Brake fan, where's that? Brake fan for the brakes. Okay. So we could probably take the wing light off, turn off our strobes. That can go back to normal. APU is available. Okay, ramp 7 is the next turn. And we want stand 5.
Skywest 5264, request push and start clearance. Skywest 5264, cleared for push and start. Roger, pushback approved. Skywest 5264.
Apologies for the landing, everybody. That was a pretty awful landing, wasn't it? I think the rudders are really sensitive as well, so it disconnected the autopilot. I think that's cheated, because it definitely was not a 181. That's an awful landing. So, but yeah, we'll try better tomorrow. I need to. I think I'll get the Boeing yoke tomorrow onto this one, and I won't touch the rudders literally until we're about to land. We'll have the autopilot off by then. Probably not best to try and take control of the rudders whilst still on autopilot. Right, we're heading into the ramp, so the taxi lights can come off.
Skywest 5264, runway 35 left, taxi via Hotel Lima Golf Charlie, hold short of runway 11, then Bravo 3 Bravo.
Okay.
Runway 35
we're going to be on the left-hand side, is our gate.
Hold short of runway 11, then Bravo 3 Bravo, Skywest 5264.
Stopped. So we got one on the so we need the third bay on the left, basically. So this is bay 1. I'm just gonna put this over to 1228. Just so we don't get AI traffic or the cargo thing talking, or the control talking, basically. Okay, so we are this next to the left. One of those mirrors, apparently, to guide us in. We can park this little baby up. Sure how it's the feet. Just gonna say we'll go to the end of the line. Right, we'll stop there. Right, I hadn't even parked yet, so I don't know how they can say it's not good parking. Right, let's go above, then we'll turn off. Actually, let's begin with the engines. So engine 2, engine 1, lead off. We'll go ahead and turn all the fuel pumps off. And we'll go ahead, turn it onto APU gen, which already is, and we will begin deboarding. It is now. Okay, we'll request deboarding. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Louisville. Let's have a look at our flight time. So 1 hour 44 on the block. Sorry for the air time. 1 hour 40. So we did land. We did land on time, pretty much 4 minutes early. And then in terms of our block time, 2 hours 12 was supposed to be, and we got here 2 hours 16. So not too bad. Welcome down to Louisville. So apparently we were supposed to stop there, but I don't know. GSX sometimes is kind of bugged. But guys, that is going to be the end of the stream. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Welcome down to Louisville. Obviously took a flight from JFK to Louisville tonight. JFK departure was smooth. And yeah, ride to Louisville. Landing was a bit awful. That was my fault because I took control, hit my rudder pedal before I released the autopilot, so the plane went various. But I did manage to land it, so we got here in time. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Obviously live again tomorrow if you'd like to tune in. We are going to be down at Chicago tomorrow, and we're going to be doing a flight from Chicago to Philadelphia tomorrow, so that's going to be a good one. Same sort of flight time as today, about 1 hour 48 I think, so hopefully we'll land it a bit better tomorrow. But yeah guys, thanks very much for watching, enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow for tomorrow's stream.